breakthrough discoveries require sophisticated science. At Texas Biomedical Research Institute, scientific discoveries are made every day. We want to take you into some of our labs. Some of these labs, in fact, you wouldn't see on the walking tour because these labs require months of training and the highest safety levels of protective equipment to step foot inside. Let's take a look. Biosafety levels are used to identify protective measures needed in laboratory settings. These designations outline specific practices, safety, and facility requirements to protect workers, the environment, and the public. Activities and projects conducted in biological laboratories are categorized by their biosafety level. The levels are BSL-1, BSL-2, BSL-3, and BSL-4, which is the highest maximum level of containment. Texas Biomed has BSL-2s and 3s, as well as a BSL-4 laboratory. BSL-2 laboratories are used to study moderate-risk infectious agents or toxins that pose a risk if accidentally inhaled, swallowed, or exposed to the skin. Its design requirements include hand-washing sinks and eye-washing stations in case of accidents, similar to working in a lab at a college or university. In this lab, researchers must wear gloves, eye protection, and lab coats. Some of Texas Biomed's BSL-2 projects include work on HIV, Zika, malaria, and schistosomiasis research. BSL-3 laboratories are used to study infectious agents or toxins that may have a vaccine or therapy but are still not things you would want to contract, such as tuberculosis and now COVID-19. Researchers perform all experiments in biosafety cabinets that use carefully controlled airflow or sealed enclosures to prevent exposure. BSL-3 laboratories are designed to be easily decontaminated. Other engineered safety features include the use of 2 self-closing or interlocked doors, sealed windows and wall surfaces, and filtered ventilation systems that suck air into the labs through filters rather than blow air out into hallways. The labs must also have access to equipment to decontaminate laboratory waste, including an incinerator, an autoclave, and other methods. Personal protective equipment, or PPE, worn in the BSL-3 setting includes a powered air purifying respirator, or PAPR, a Tyvek suit, double or triple gloves, and booties. BSL-4 laboratories are used to study infectious agents or toxins that are life-threatening and for which no vaccine or therapy is available. The laboratories incorporate all BSL-3 features and occupy safe, isolated zones within a larger building or may be housed in a separate, dedicated building. Access to BSL-4 laboratories are carefully controlled and require significant training. At Texas Biomed, we use both biosafety cabinets and a device called the BioBubble to conduct research with animals within the lab space. All work with infectious agents or toxins is done in the biosafety cabinet with carefully designed procedures to contain any potential contamination. In addition, the laboratory space is designed to also prevent contamination of other spaces. All researchers and animal caretakers who enter the lab must wear a full laboratory suit. These full-body, air-supplied suits are the most sophisticated type of personal protective equipment. All personnel must shower before exiting the laboratory and go through a series of procedures designed to fully decontaminate themselves before leaving. Research in the BSL-4 is done under strict rules and regulations, like the other laboratories. Our labs conduct research with the Ebola virus, Marburg, and other hemorrhagic fever pathogens that are lethal to humans.